Guys, after many months, I finally got access to the NXT Open Beta. I didn't get it before because I wasn't a Gold Premier Club member, but now I have it. Let's see how good this thing is. My friend Aaron has a 4K monitor and he tells me it's amazing. Unfortunately, I don't have it and I need to put my authenticator pin in. Be right back. Here we are. I'm super excited, guys. This is going to look so awesome. Oh, I'm logged out on my other account. Lol. Come on, this is gonna look so good. I hope I don't die to some graphical glitch at a boss, because I'm gonna be testing this client out at different bosses. Not Varrock, I've quit Varrock, but everywhere else I reckon. Especially God Wars Dungeon 2 on Monday. Oh wait, I won't be able to access the beta on Monday, damn it. It goes away on Monday, doesn't it? Damn. Wow, that looks insane. 60 FPS, this is so smooth. I get like 25 or 20 when I'm recording. And now I'm getting 60 even while recording, guys. What the hell? 210 FPS when I wasn't recording and now it's jumped up to 120. I'm not sure if I can trust Fraps, but if this is true, this is insane. Let's look at the heart of Gielinor. That's gonna look awesome. Wow. Holy crap. Let's look at a layout that doesn't have any interfaces. RS3 default. Wow, man. Oh, Gregorovich. Holy crap. This is insane. No bugs so far, but I'm sure there's plenty for me to find out. I'm gonna check the forums as well. It looks like you have a very high frame rate at the moment. Yes, I agree. Lol. Your GPU may be doing more work. You might like to turn up your graphic settings and turn on VSync. What is that? Let's try it. Okay, it's 60 now. I don't notice any difference, to be honest. I don't think my monitor can display any more than 60, can it? Or is it 100? Yeah, I don't think there was any point in my GPU trying to dish out 280 FPS when my monitor can't even process that. So I'm stuck at 60 now, which is still really awesome. I can feel the smoothness and I'll be here for a while. I'll explore other parts later on. Lol, I've run out of tools, so looks like I'm gonna have to spend some time in the Citadel. Let's see how that looks, shall we? This place is too damn dark. Damn. The brightness setting is on max and it's still really dark, but wow, look at the rest of the elf city from here. I can't click on them. I can't click on that spirit tree or anything. I can't click on these Kadan monsters. But I can, to a certain degree, click on this guy that's running around. But yeah, the view is amazing. Look at that. Wow. The draw distance to the east seems a bit low, but I can see most of the elf city from here. Yes, fellas, this is insane. Look at the Citadel. It's beautiful. I couldn't get it before. Now I can. Look at that dragon as well. Wow. Cool. Yeah, this is awesome. I don't know what more to say, really. This is magnificent. It's one of the more graphically intense places on RS. Alongside the elf city probably, and it's probably the least used place despite all that. Like, no one ever comes here anymore, but still, look at this. Wow. Edemu, where is my pet? Where are you, little Edemu? Not here apparently, but I did get a crystal wand from Model and More, and this place doesn't look very dissimilar to the non-NXT version, probably because it's small, I guess. And it's time to go to Castle Wars, guys. Yep, I might as well do the trim grind with this amazing FPS that I'm experiencing. So let's have a look. Here we are. I didn't even know you could look into the underground cavern from the lobby. But yeah, this is pretty awesome actually. I like it. I like it so far. I want to see what it's going to be like once I start. Oh my days. It looks nice and all, but it's so trippy. Look at all these misty patches and it's so annoying. I don't know where the doors are. I have to look manually. The map hasn't been made properly. Dungeoneering's been poorly made in NXT, guys. I need to find a door that I need to open. I think this might be it. Yay! I think this is going to be the boss, guys. Let's see how it looks in NXT. I might need to change my settings because this is just far too trippy, far too bright for me. Especially these misty bloom effects on ultra at the moment. Yeah, I definitely need to change them. It's kind of cool that you can see so far, but like you can tell which doors are open and which room is which and stuff like that. But it'd be better if you could see whether there are doors using the minimap. It's probably not even as big an issue to sort out as the graphics. You know, the minimap. It's kind of important, and obviously it's not as graphically intensive. Congrats, guys! Congrats, Helt, on your first Beastmaster kill.
That was. I thought it was.
Not gonna lie, Raids looks a bit crap in NXT.
Hey, Zen?
Yeah?
Could I use another reroll?
I'd save it for Yaka. You get better loot from it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank God.
NXT for the win. I died because CPR.
You died?
Everyone ultimate. Stand south ultimate. Ultimates now. Okay. Yeah, I died. Yeah. The guy's raging in the clan chat.
Zed, kick me out!
You don't wanna know.
Help, kick me! Thank you.
Initially I wasn't supposed to go to Varrock, guys, but I decided to go nevertheless because one of my friends asked me to let his trio Varrock team in, which I thought was pretty cool. A lot of people seem to be doing trio Varrock, and my first impression wasn't a good one, guys. I mean, have a look at how yellow this place is. It didn't really appeal to me, all this yellow. It's just way too much, man. Way too much yellow. Unless they're gonna change something drastically, I don't think this place is going to be very viewable. Even in the live game, it's far too dark with max settings. I have to actually put my lighting detail to low in the live game if I want to go into Varrock without having to squint, I guess. And even inside the fight, never mind the lobby, but inside the fight, look at the lighting detail. Some of the walls are really bright and some of them are really dark, and that suggests that there's a light source at a certain angle, but that's not reflected on the floor. So the floor next to the bright spots on the wall isn't as bright as it should be. Like, the floor doesn't have that different angle of light that it should. The floor is just a constant dark brown everywhere. So that's one thing I don't like, but yeah, it's only Raids and Varrock really that are pretty bad in NXT. Every other place on RS seems to be quite good. This might not seem like an obvious candidate for observing via NXT, but player and ports, guys. Let's have a look. How far out into the sea can we see? These ships are magnificent. They put so much detail into them. It's a shame we can't even go in or even explore them. Look at all that detail. Look at all this fine details with the ropes and all that. Okay, it's a bit pixelated, but still. It's a massive shame in my opinion. Like, this place is so underrated and underviewed. People, especially since they made it so you can do your ports from outside of ports using your log. You don't have to even enter it. Holy Christ. Look at this view, guys. On top of the Heffen agility course. Now this is what NXT is all about. The draw distance, the lighting detail, the shadows, the frame rate. I mean, it's only 30 for some reason when I'm recording, but it's 60 when I'm not. It keeps fluctuating. That's one of the bugs, I guess. But yeah, this is awesome. I can see so much of RS. I can even see people moving. I just can't click on them. And still a few things they can improve. The colouring is a bit off. It looks a bit bleached. But apart from that, it looks alright. Let's see what the Karazi Desert looks like, guys. Another one of these really graphically intense and potentially stunning looking places. But yeah, I can see quite far, but They still need to work on a few things, especially the water. I mean, it looks good, but the transition between land and water isn't as smooth as... Okay, it shouldn't be this smooth, it should be a bit more noticeable, I guess. But apart from that, it looks alright. It looks pretty similar to the current version. The trees and stuff haven't been updated. The palm trees are alright, but these trees, like, they've been here for like decades now. And it's good that the draw distance is nice, but it doesn't seem as awesome to look at as other places, although I can see the Kharidian desert from here, so that's pretty cool. Is that the Kharidian desert? I think it is, isn't it? The player-owned house, guys. This place is glitchy as hell. The grass itself is making my eyes water. It's so bright compared to the rest of the house. I'm not sure where the sunshine comes from either, and why there isn't grass on some patches of the house and it's just flickering all over the place, and why can I see the bottom of my fish tank in the far distance. Yeah, this place definitely needs a lot of work. If there's one thing I can say is positive about this place, it's probably the sunshine. I don't think it existed with the live game. So yeah, let's get on to doing some strange rocks, I guess. It's good to see that doing my shattered heart for my trim comp is actually making me go places for exploring the scope of this new NXT client. So I just realized I've been a bit ungrateful for the draw distance. Well, I can't see as far as I would like to, I guess, but if you go to the graphics settings here and you change the draw distance from, say, ultra to high, you can see the difference immediately. And when you change it from high to medium, there it is, and medium to low. I think it's like in the old client, I forgot how much it was, but I think it was like medium, and we didn't fully appreciate the nature of the beast then. So I think this is a good update by Jagex. The draw distance is pretty high, we just never really notice it, I suppose, unless it's some magnificent place like the Elf City. Another thing I noticed was there's just far too much random bloom effects going around. Like, for example, I don't see why this white lily flower has bloom on top of it. If I change it from high to medium, it's still there. To low, it's still there. And turn it off, it's gone. I don't know if it's meant to have it, but it just seems a bit random how there are bloom effects around random things. And there are a few more things I guess I'll have a bit of a look at. This is absolutely magnificent, fellas. I gotta say, I probably think that Falador's my favourite place on the graphics wise on the NXT client. It looks so good. The blue and the texture and the details, especially of the moat and the castle itself, absolutely amazing. I covered the rework back in October, but that was on the original game client. This looks amazing. I want to go upstairs and have a look actually. And the fact that you can see the whole city, you can see more of the city the higher you go up, obviously. Well, by the laws of physics and the laws of optics, I guess. Let's have a look. I've put the draw distance down to low and I can barely see anything. If I take it up to medium, I can see a bit. Take it up to high, I can see even more. If I take it up to ultra, yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. I like the draw distance, but I thought it'd go out to the horizon. Maybe they still need to work on that. And what the hell is this? It's the Armadillo encampment, right? From the Second World event back in March to 2014, 2 years ago now. I need to go up there. Be right back. I really do think it's some kind of an illusion. Like, the draw distance seems far more when I'm on the ground. My character seems tinier as well, which means I can click further away, or at least I can see further away, not necessarily click. Let's have a look. So this is the Armadillo place. It's a it's a big shame actually. Most of these places are here for like a few weeks and then they, you know, they go away, or people never look at them, and they spend so much time on you know, working out the graphics for this. And this is possibly the highest vantage point in all of RS. Possibly. I'm not saying it is, but yeah, I can't see as much as I'd like to because the draw distance isn't as big as I'd like it to be. Perhaps there could be a setting for like an ultra high draw distance so that I can see all of it. Obviously people with GPUs that can't handle it wouldn't have to choose it. This is an absolutely magnificent view, guys, it really is. If, I don't know, if there were people down, would I be able to see them? Probably not from this height. There must be a smaller limit from which I can make out people, but this is just magnificent, and I do like that little wind effect as well. The winds will be strong higher up obviously than near the surface, and that emulates it. This is, yeah, like I said, it's probably the highest vantage point in all of RS, and it is a big shame that so much work has gone into this one event and it's just been here sitting doing nothing for 2 years. It's a massive shame. It's far too good to be left alone like this for 2 years, but that's the way it goes. And almost all of high level PVM content in RS is inside dungeons. They never like make use of the open spaces. Why not a battlefield in the middle of, say, the desert or something, or even a battle like the second world event, this second world event, instead of God Wars Dungeon, God Wars Battlefield or something, I don't know. Anyway, I just think it's a real shame that the draw distance of NXT is going to go to waste for high level PVMers because they'll be stuck inside dungeons. Not that they won't be magnificent to look at, but things like this out in the open with the sky, with the shadow effect, with the detailed dynamic shadows like you can see here, they're just going to be wasted. It's a shame. Lol, what the hell happened here? Everything's dark. My whole bank is black. Damn, this place is glitchy as hell. That's still dark, damn it. And why is pure essence in the shape of a shard? I have no idea. Everything in fact is slightly dark now. Maybe that's just my eyes. Oh, strange rock. Maybe it was for the best. Why is my statue collection bag in the shape of Act 2 Primeval gloves? I will never know the answer, unfortunately. As long as it doesn't make stuff from my bank disappear, I'm pretty happy, I suppose. What? Statue collection bag is slightly lighter than the... Oh man, this is quite funny. I'm dying guys. I'm farming Act 2 Primeval gloves. The world has come to an end. I think it's Armageddon. The statue collection bag is still a darker version of my raw potato, apparently. What is this glitch? And there goes my screen. And there it is back again. Use raw potato. Raw potato, yay! What do you know? I can't even report the bug. I think the sun's probably gone down in the sky and it's gone up again. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's going up, it's going down. Sun's moving pretty quick, guys. Oh, well, the world's rotating pretty quick, maybe. Anyway, I can't report the bug because my screen just goes black when I try to. I really do pity the beta tester who's got epilepsy. I mean, look at this. Let's move my camera in a certain position and in the top left of my screen, have a look what happens. So many bugs, man. I mean, it's fine, it's good, but there's so many bugs and I can't even report it. I guess I'll have to go to the main game to be able to report it. And I don't understand why the shadows keep moving when I go do my farming. Oh no, now they're fine, now they're not fine. Okay. just came to the magnificent empty hub of the original Grand Exchange and found this thing. I think it's been out for a few weeks now in RS, but I just found it out now. I don't know what it is actually. I got a Sliskalian lap from it. Okay, cool. But Varrock does look cool. My god, Saradomin is only on what, 6th place? Something like that, yeah, 6th place. Not sure what this is about, but I think that it'll be updated throughout the year as quests come out and events happen. And with the Heart of Gielinor coming out in like a week or two, something like that. Before the end of March anyway. Yeah, so Varrock looks awesome so far. I'm just going to go empty out my my strange rocks so I can make my statue at the museum. This might be the highest point on Varrock, guys. Probably not the best point because it's in the north half of the city, so you can't really see too much of it, but it's a nice point. It's more like a concrete jungle, Varrock, compared to Falador and Prifddinas, which are more nice to look at. This is just plain grey, bit like old age England, I guess. Next up, our journey on the road to 30 Dharmarok statues brings us to the Elven waterfall fishing site. I wouldn't say this looks too different to the current version. The water's still fairly subdued in terms of the detail involved with it, and the rocks and stuff haven't got that much detail. They seem a bit plain. However, I can see a lot of the city from here, so that's pretty nice, I guess. I can see the backdrop into the forest and the barren wasteland behind. Forgot the name of it. Isafdar Pass or something? No, something else. Arendar Pass, that's it. And you can see the world gate there as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the dynamic shadows are really good here, but I don't understand why you've got shadows for the whirlpools, but not and the whirlpool is so much higher up the water level. Here we go for another bout, 3rd round at trying to get a Yakamaru kill. This place is definitely underdeveloped graphically, especially when Yaka spawns. You'll notice it. You probably did notice it from previous clips, but yeah, hopefully this time we'll get the kill. I've got a Titan, so I've got to be more careful.
Oh my god, the shadow on here is awesome.
I know.
Look at your Steel Titan
It's
shadow.
it's so dynamic. Like, it's not just a blob of light anymore, is it?
And it's funny, I got a setting. I got a notification about my settings, and it said your GPU is running too high right now. Try turning your settings to ultra. I guess it was running too high on like a low setting.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, ultra, let's go.
Are you using VSync?
No.
I got like 300 FPS without it.
How do you check FPS again?
I've got fraps, but you can. I think it's Alt and then tilde. Yeah.
I'll figure it out later. I can't do it. I thought it was with the apostrophe, but they might have changed it.
It's pretty cool. Your screen can't really display that, so you might as well use VSync. If you go to graphics.
Want to take the ultra off though?
No, but go to graphics and VSync and then turn it to adaptive, and that will reduce the load on your GPU without changing any settings.
Ah. So it doesn't change anything then? That's weird.
No, it just reduces the FPS so that your GPU doesn't have to process 300 FPS.
Oh. Hey, join in on me by the way.
How do I do that?
Just click the stairs, click Rumble.
Okay. Join.
Oh my god, the air and fire runes look nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh wait, we're not actually fighting. Let's go look around. Oh, it's still too cloudy. Oh, I can't.
It doesn't count as a tower. This area. It's not like they designed this to be continuous. Sure? Like, this is a separate area, I reckon. Yeah.
No, because this is supposed to be the tallest building.
Yeah, but you can't see the bottom, can you? Like
Huh?
graphically they didn't design it to be connected to the bottom, but technically it is.
I might see what you're saying. I don't know, because you can see the top from Al-Kharid.
Yeah. But it's not
Oh, but-
connected together, if you know what I
Oh.
mean.
Hey. Let's see, I'm on a RuneScape video right now titled RuneScape the 5 highest points.
Oh, right. Nice.
Let's see if there's anything we might have missed.
Yay! I'm made of spring cleaners, guys, apparently. Look at this. Spring cleaner. Everywhere. Everything is a spring cleaner. What kind of a glitch is this? This is getting annoying. I want to go to Araxxor, but I don't think I'll be able to because I won't know what's what in my inventory. Now it's a Ring of Vigor. What is going on? If I swap this... If I swap it for a ports log, will it just be ports logs? No, it's still a Ring of Vigor. A friend tells me that there is a glitch in Araxxor. I can already see one here with the lighting detail as I move my camera around a bit. But yeah, my friend tells me there's a glitch in here, so let's see what it is. And it's cool that I can see quite far into the cavern now as well, so I don't think it will give me an advantage of any sort, but whatever. Time to see what the problem is. I think apparently the problem occurred in the transition period between Araxxor and Araxxi. So far it actually looks pretty impressive if it wasn't for the fact that I don't see where the source of light is, since this is underground. There should really not be any shadows, at least not from overhead. It should sort of be ambient shadows, not direct shadows, but whatever. And it looks a bit dull as well, less colour, less vibrant I guess than the other one. What? So that was a glitch. Whoa. Oh, that's freaky. That's freaky. There we go, kill complete. First Araxxor kill on NXT, guys. Hopefully many more in the future once the client is released, but I don't think I want to do... I don't know. It just looks so dull and there's barely any colour. Maybe it's just my... I don't think it's my monitor, is it? I mean, my settings are all ultra as well. Anyway. First loot is 432k, guys. I'll take that for sure. And yeah, it looks pretty impressive, but they do need to fix quite a few things. There was another glitch earlier as well, where Araxxor disappeared for like half a second and then came back, but I didn't manage to capture it on video because it was too short. Wow, forget Falador, guys. This is absolutely stunning. Just look at the view from the top of the Kharidian palace. I remember doing this quest when they updated it, when they updated the graphics. I don't remember exactly when it was, maybe 2013 or something, or maybe 2014. They had that new free-to-play quest, really low-level quest, and they completely updated this area, and I was in awe of the graphics. I was always a massive fan of Middle Eastern and Arabian architecture in real life, and this just makes it look very similar to real life. And a dynamic shadow, wow, just look at that, look at the detail in it. This is what I want. This is what makes NXT really good. This dynamic shadow makes it more lifelike in my opinion, and the view from here is stunning. Very, very good. This whole place must have taken hours and hours and hours to make. Again, my only problem is that the places that seem to look the best are the ones that people visit the least. For example, most PVMers at least are confined to dungeons with small view distances when they fight monsters. They don't really get to appreciate places like these that no one ever visits except for quests and things like that. Wow, this might even be higher than the Armadyle's Tower, guys. I can even see the clouds from here, which is cool. And this is the top of the Sitharid Abbey, I think. Abbey Tower. There you go, the time's there. It'd be cool if that moved as well. And yeah, this looks cool. This looks pretty good. Can't see as far away as I thought I'd be able to see, probably because I'm really far up, so the draw distance horizontally isn't as high as it could be if I was a bit lower down, I guess. The clouds are a bit weird, circular and concentric. They're moving alright, but yeah, they need work. But yeah, this is pretty nice, and the lower down I go, the more detail I can see on the ground. You see the dome tower from there, as we saw earlier. I couldn't get anything out of the top of the dome tower, but again, this is a real shame. I haven't been here since I had to do the original God books, upgrade the original God books in that quest. That quest was really good also. Cytherid Abbey quest, I forgot the name, but it was really immersive, where they talked as well. It might have been one of the first few voice acted quests. And this place is graphically amazing to look at, a mix of Kharidian and Saradomin architecture, I guess, here. And it's just a massive shame again that people don't really use it, apart from that one quest, and then it's never looked at again. They need to make it more inclusive in everyday activities of escapers, I guess. We are back at Mauritania. I'm gonna finish it off with one last exploration, guys. I'd love to keep going, but I don't have time, and the beta's gonna close soon as well, and I need to sleep. So where am I gonna go? Polypore dungeon, of course. This is gonna be good. Wow, this place is huge. I know you could see the whole dungeon before NXT. Well, almost the whole dungeon you could see to the bottom. But this is just stunning. You can see from one end of the dungeon to the other. This is really something else, man. Wow. And with that, I will leave you the rest of this dungeon, for those of you that don't have NXT access yet. The rest of this dungeon to enjoy with all that resolution, 1080p. 60 FPS, even though you can't watch this video on 60 FPS. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I hope you enjoy NXT. This is probably the best of NXT, this area. I keep saying that with every new place I look at, but this genuinely is stunning to look at. And if you're interested, there are links in the description below for those of you that want to learn more about NXT. And before I left, I just wanted to quickly assess the performance of the NXT client compared to the live game client right now, and I know there's some general statistics on the RS website, but I wanted to give my personal performance details, I guess. So the NXT client, this is what it's been using up. So I compared the client and my background processors and worked this out. It takes up 8% of my CPU power, and my CPU is pretty, well, I wouldn't say the highest tech, but it's pretty high. i7 4790K at 4 GHz. And I've got 16 gig memory. I'm only using 1.4 gigabits, so that's only 9%. Now if I compare that to the existing client, my existing client uses up 18% of my CPU, and it uses up less memory, but it does use up more CPU. So I can obviously see why it would use up more memory, because of the fact that it needs to preload the maps and the whole world map. That's the way the NXT client works. In fact, that is one of the advantages of the NXT client. You won't have any more loading screens and no more lag spikes. But having said that, overall, yes, I do like the NXT client, but I hope they don't rush it into the live game, because it still needs so many fixes, and so there's so many glitches still to fix. And I did submit bug reports for all the glitches that I found, as you saw earlier. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you want to read more about the development, you can look at the RS website, and there'll be links to the dev blogs in the description below. And there's also going to be links to performance comparisons on different PCs and across the two clients for different PCs below as well. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Oh, and there should be, the next NXT beta should be available for everyone to access, and it shouldn't be restricted to certain members as it was over the past two versions.